What's going on, guys? KLV Photography team here. My name is Jenna, and I'm one of the lead photographers, and we are going to be asking Meg, the vice president, a couple questions. A couple questions going on.
My real title. My real title is a gopher. And I live in Finland.
You said your real title. What is your real title?
My real title is gopher.
Everything. Yeah,
Go for this, go for that.
That is quite true. Meg does everything. Meg does absolutely everything. That's why we're going to get to know a few things of what goes on, because y'all don't even know yet. All right, first question. Are you ready for this?
Yes, give me the questions.
Okay, so first question is, and I think this is a little bit basic, but it's a good way to kind of like slowly move our way through the bay on our sailboats. So, for you personally, how has it been when it came to all of the couples that we had, weddings and engagement-wise, in this past 4 months of COVID?
Yeah.
How did you handle that?
I think pretty well, even though I think my body was saying something else.
What do you mean?
Well, the first part of COVID was like really interesting because we were really gearing up. We were booking so much. Everybody was like, 2020, let's go.
Yeah.
Like in February.
This is the year.
This is the year. Let's
send
go.
it.
And I was so excited for everyone and all that stuff. And we were booking like crazy. And I do all of the bookings and everything. So
You hear that?
well, I'm your first. The first thing that you probably like see or meet or talk
touch,
to
yeah.
for KLV Photography, right?
Maybe not touch, no more.
Don't touch me.
COVID.
So I'm the filter between you and Kevin, basically, right? So I'm like, are you guys a good fit for my team? That's what my role is first. So like the first part was just like, oh no, and then in my mind I'm like, this is your saying, but I was like, all is well. That's how I was, and she was freaking out.
This
right?
is the mantra, all is well.
Yeah, and I was just like, it's fine, like we'll figure it out. And this is before I really took it kind of like, I guess, seriously, like, oh, it's gonna pass in like a month.
Yeah.
So we made our adjustments, we postponed engagements that were planned and stuff like that. We pushed all that back, and then another month went by, and then more postponements, and then another month went by and more postponements. And I was just like, okay, like what we're gonna do is like with our clients who had already booked with us, we were just like, hey, don't worry about it. We're not even gonna charge you a rebooking fee because that's normal to rebook another date. We're gonna just be gracious about that and just say, let's just move it.
It must have felt so good for them too, because
because we were like, how should we handle this? Like as a business, should we charge a fee? And that was basically my thinking, like, because maybe it's only going to be like 1 or 2 people, but it was like this whole slew of clients.
Everybody.
It just didn't feel right to charge.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't really about, oh, let me make my money or whatever. It's like, we'll get paid, you know, as long as we follow through and we do all of our things. But as long as we were available, like as long as you were available next year or Kevin was available next year, like I just moved the date. And so it felt really good to just do that for our clients and be like, yeah, let's just move it. Like don't even worry about the rebooking fee.
Yeah.
So we ended up waiving all the fees for everybody. Anybody that I told that we were going to charge a rebooking fee, I was just like, we're just going to waive it for you. Yeah. So that's been the that's the best we can do. Like, it sucks that if a venue canceled on somebody or they lost their deposit to a venue.
That happens a lot, actually, to a lot of even our couples.
Yeah, we heard, that's what we heard, and we were like, well, it's not a really big loss to us. Like, thank goodness we have reserves in this company. We've been, you know, we're really, like, Kevin is really responsible about making sure that the company can go through thick and thin. Yeah, so, you know, it's a team effort over here, so like all we do is just like, let's just see what we can do. We always want win-win situations for everybody. Win-win for us, win-win for our couples.
Yeah. What do you like best about booking couples now in COVID?
Best is like, I don't even have to go nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to go.
Talk about the
anywhere.
plus side. The plus side of this, because even the couples don't have to go anywhere either.
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice to meet people in person because you get this, right? You get this reaction. Like we don't get to see each other that very often too. So when we do, it's different than like talking on the phone or FaceTime, which I get that, I understand. But yeah, like we've built up such an incredible portfolio. I feel like the presence that we put out online, I think, is very true to who we are, and that's what I try to always do. That's why we create content like this, so people can see who we are as people. And like I always want it to be a good fit. So when we meet online, which we meet through Zoom right now, we just meet in our like Sunday best.
Nice,
And
like it.
And I come with the KLV meeting Zoom now because we have that. And you can actually see like I put like our old studio.
Oh, you work
in the
there.
background, yeah.
Green screen style.
So yeah, green screen. So
Okay.
it looks as we do the best we can for the meetings.
That's still more polished than a lot of people.
And then you guys meet with me. It's about a 30-minute meeting, and I run through the whole thing. I recommend for you guys like a suggested timeline, what you actually really need, and then I always prioritize what you actually really want. So it's not about us like imposing on our couples like, oh yeah, you need first look, oh you need this, you need that. I'm like, what do you guys want to do? Yeah. And yeah, if you want to do all that, then this is what I suggest you do. Like I recommend you to do this timeline or whatever, and then we just work with them back and forth through email. And then I get the email saying, oh, they signed or they saved the date. And I'm like, cool.
You're like, God.
And I didn't go anywhere. And, so that's been really great. And I always knew that we could do that even before COVID, is run the whole thing through online stuff. But we have albums and everything, so it always is really nice to like touch and feel.
Yeah.
But, with the COVID stuff.
It's okay. There are no losses.
Yeah.
There are no losses in this at all.
As always, we just try to do our best.